Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Tower Babel. Today we are going to be doing a light run, and we're going to be focusing mainly on two skills here. We're going to get extra healing for each light hill hit, and then we're going to be running Heaven's Judgment, where we're going to get 40% light shard damage. Down here, we're going to get 2 extra light shards, and then the other spell we're going to mainly focus on is Spear of Light, which is going to give us 200% projectile count, and then firing in all directions. It's pretty cool. If we can level up Spear of Light enough, we will be shooting, maybe like 4 to 5 different sort of lasers out. It's pretty cool and it's pretty powerful. We just need to make sure we're leveling it up. And then I'm obviously going to be trying to get probably some of the other light skills. Okay, let's go with special attack for this one. So we'll try to get Sanctuary, we'll try to get Purge. All those spells are gonna like combine really well to make like a really powerful build. Okay, we'll do basic attack. They did put out the roadmap too. Most recently, they put it out, this morning. So this may or may not be like a day behind. We'll do piercing. It's probably going to be a couple days since the roadmap's been out, but they kind of announced a bunch of different things, a bunch of different modes, which we don't really know exactly. Okay, so here's Heaven's Judgment. We're definitely going to take this, and I'm actually going to bless it. So let's bless Heaven's Judgment. But the roadmap sort of has a chaos dungeon where it says challenge your limits and earn unique rewards. They're going to add the new NPCs. They're going to add new equipment presets. They're going to add new legendary rune effects, new achievements, new stages, new bosses, and then they're going to add, let me see, there's one more, there's a few more things, sorry. New character, and then they're going to add a hardcore mode. That sounds pretty crazy. That's what they're going to add in early access. And then at 1.0, they're going to add 3 more floors, another new character, new legendaries, and then they're going to add boss raid mode. So quite a lot of stuff coming. I'm hardcore mode. Man, that intrigues me. That intrigues me. Oh, here's Spear of Light. Awesome. Okay, so let's bless Spear of Light. So there we go. So now we got our 2 skills that we have blessed. So now you can see we're shooting out 3 already, and it's shooting kind of like in a triangle pattern. It's gonna when we do 4, it's gonna do like a cross, and then 5, it'll do like a pentagram. It'll keep going. Let's do cast speed for sure. But the new stuff sounds cool. Hardcore mode sounds super interesting, and I do not know. I'm gonna ban curse. I do not know if how much I'm gonna invest into that. It's super intriguing, but the game is also super hard. You're gonna have to really farm for like good gear. Okay, this is, I don't want to get, well, I guess it's not too bad. I already have I'm gonna ban Corpse Explosion. I might take Ice Orb. I think I can take Ice Orb. I already have the 2 light spells I want the most, so if I don't get the other light spells, it's not that big of a deal. Let's go with Piercing. Piercing's good, but I don't necessarily know if I want to do it for this build, because I don't really know. I mean, my Light Spear already has like infinite piercing, and the orbs, the shards that Heaven's Judgment drops, I'm not sure how much that matters. Okay, so this is a really good one here. 30 damage, 5 range, 5% cast speed, and then critical hit chance. There's a couple, I should have showed you guys, but there's a couple nodes on the level up where it's going to give us like 50 or like maybe 25% or 50% extra projectiles. And that's when we're going to really start seeing, okay, we'll do projectile count for sure. See, so now we're doing like 4 most of the time, huh? Maybe not. Half of the time. Okay, so there it is, 50% projectile count. So we're gonna get quite a few of those. We're gonna get 50% at level 5. We'll get 50% at 13, 50% at 17. like I said, if we can level this up enough, we're gonna get quite a lot of extra spears of light here. This is already going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with getting these 2 spells, and then Ice Orb is always pretty good too. I would still like to see Purge though, because the problem is these aren't going to be good boss killers. Okay, this is a reroll. Okay, there's Phoenix. We could go Phoenix. So that gives me already 4 spells. So then that leaves me with only Purge. So that means I'm not going to get both Purge and Sanctuary. So I'm going to really hope that I can at least get one of those. Okay, we'll do... Man, this is kind of a tough one. Let's just go Ice Orb. I really hope we can see Purge, because we're gonna need something to deal with the boss. If not, I'm gonna have to run around a lot and just kind of avoid him until we can finally kill him. We'll definitely do the attack power. And then hopefully we can get a couple revives in here too, like always. Let's do the basic attack. I was really excited to read about the roadmap though, because I do think those are cool changes. I think, or cool updates. Like, I like the idea of a hardcore mode. I think that is a fun idea. I don't know how much I'll do it. I never did hardcore mode like in Diablo, but that even shows more that I think they're like trying to do, like they're trying to like kind of copy Diablo's plan here but just turn it into a roguelike type game. But yeah, then the new character, and then a bunch of new modes and stuff. So I'm curious to kind of see like what all that stuff is gonna be. Cause hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up again. You can't see it, but there's like a Hearth of Souls, which is a growth system where you comfort lost souls and earn rewards. And then again, there's that Chaos Dungeons, challenge your limits and earn unique rewards. I kind of have a feeling Chaos Dungeons might be like just adding modifiers, you know, like 10% extra health, things like that. I'm gonna re-roll these. Okay, good. At least we got Heaven's Judgment, so I didn't get stuck with another spell I don't want. I really hope we can get Purge in here. I think we'll be okay, but either way, I would still like to get Purge, because more light skills is better, because I get lifesteal on, well, the kind of lifesteal. I get life regain for the more light skills I have. Okay, there's good Spear of Light. Alright, let's go basic attack. Alright, I'm gonna do special attack there because I don't have any more rerolls. And I'm still holding out on Purge. Purge or Sanctuary, I guess. Whichever one shows up first, I'll take, but I really hope it's Purge. Okay, I'm gonna do the Resurrection. Honestly, if we don't get Purge, I probably will need the Resurrection. Because when I run these builds too, I kind of hurt my gear a little bit. This isn't... Oh no. Dang it. Alright, we're not going to get Purge or Sanctuary. I really wish this game would add a skip feature. With this, I think we'll just go Spinning Blades. That's a bummer. I was really hoping was really hoping we were gonna get Purge. Okay, we'll go Spear of Light. I'm gonna kind of ignore the blades if I can. How many spells do I have? We have... I think we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5. Or that's 6 now. Yeah, I really want to see a skip feature, because when I do builds like this, I want to be able to skip. You know, maybe some games do, like when you skip a level up, you get like 20% health or something. You know, if they want to do that, that would be sweet. Skip a level up, get 10% of your health, 25% of your health, or you could get gold. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Just let me skip something. Even if you don't give me... Oh, wait. Do I still get another spell? Let's do XP gain. Okay, this guy's gonna go down pretty quickly. Oh, okay. There's Sanctuary. Okay, now we'll go Heaven's Judgment. So did I not count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't count that right. 5. I didn't count that right. 6. What did I count last time? Did I count like basic attack? Yeah, because we have Heaven's Judgment, Spear of Light, that's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I must have counted something else in there. 5. And then 6. Okay. Well, I mean, at least we got Sanctuary. Alright, let's go Spear of Light. See, so now we're shooting out 5. Let's see if we can get that to 6. The furthest I've got was 5. Because the last time I did, like, I always kind of do like a little bit of a test run to see like how it looks, so I kind of know what to expect, and I can sort of talk about it like a little bit before we start the run. But the most I got the last time was 5. I didn't get it up to 6. All right, we can go Sanctuary. We've been getting a lot of Spear of Light, not a lot of Heavens, though. Heavens is still kind of a little weak here. Okay, let's... If we do this, we maxed out basic attack already. That's super good. There's still 10 minutes left, and we already maxed out basic attack. I don't know how we did that so fast. Okay, yeah, Heaven's Judgment's only 4. We need to get a good upgrade for that, like a big upgrade, you know? Not these dinky little ones. I am kind of surprised though that there is only going to be, ooh, there we go. That there is, I do want XP gain though too. I am kind of surprised though that there's only planned to be 18 floors. So there's going to only be 3 more floors added in the early access, which honestly I'm kind of surprised. I kind of thought we would see like maybe 30 or something. maybe I hope at some point too there's maybe an endless mode, because I don't see anything about like an endless mode in that roadmap. I kind of thought there may be like an endless tower. Okay, we'll go. I'm gonna do the attack power. But yeah, so basically the game's only gonna add 6 more floors. We're gonna get 13, 14, 15 during early access, and then 16, 17, 18 at 1.0 release. That's not to say there won't be more later, but I still like, I kind of thought there would, like, we would go to 30. All right, let's go with crit hit chance. All right, we'll do Heaven's Judgment. Okay, we're starting to get Heaven's Judgment up a little bit. We still have a lot of time left, too. We still got 7 minutes until the boss shows up. Alright, these ones kind of stink. We'll do special attack. I can kind of AFK this. At least until they start shooting projectiles at me. Okay, I'm gonna do the XP gain. Let's do Sanctuary. Do Sanctuary again. I've been getting pretty lucky with the elites this round too. Like, the elites haven't been super hard. Because sometimes you get, this is, I'm gonna go, I think I have to go Spear of Light here. Just because of that extra projectile count. Like, it seems like that's our, wow. Thank you so much for that. Like, I want to see 6. Yeah, we're not seeing 6 yet. We're seeing 5 almost every time, though. Yeah, we are seeing 5 every time. I hope it doesn't max out at 5. Wow. Wow. 40 damage, 5 range, 5 cast speed, 7 critical hit, 50% projectile. Is that 6? That's 5. Was that? Yeah, that's 6 now. Yes, let's go. Not every time, but there's 6. I don't think we can get to 7, because I don't think there's any more projectile now. Unless I actually get the projectile... Unless I actually get the projectile upgrade. Let's go Sanctuary. This is going great. But yeah, the only thing wrong with the Spear of Light here is it's not going to kill the boss. I have mostly like AoE spells here, so I'm going to have to kind of rely on my basic attack to kill the boss. That's really it. Let's do another resurrection. Better to be safe than sorry. Because the more resurrections I have, the more I can kind of get in the boss's face too. Like, I don't need to play it so safe. I can just get in his face and just smash him with my basic attack. Yeah, that's a good cast speed upgrade. We have 3 minutes left. I'm pretty satisfied with this. This would be how I wanted it to go. Spear of Light, we got pretty high. We got that up to 6. Heaven's Blessing, Heaven's whatever it's called. We got that okay. But it's really hard to like get everything like perfectly high. So I'm satisfied with this. I have 3 revives. We have maxed out basic damage. I have some decent attack power. So yeah, this is a really satisfying run. We can do more crit hit champs. Okay, we could do the ice whip. There it is. Ooh, there's more heavy. Okay. Let me see if this one can get extra projectile, because I don't think it can. It can't. So I think we'll go with Heaven's Judgment here then. If this was going to give me extra projectiles, I would have done that, but we'll go Heaven's Judgment to kind of even it out a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, see, this is one of the elites I was talking about, where I said we were lucky to get like good elites. This guy sucks. I didn't even see he was right on top of me. Cause whenever this guy gets hit, he shoots out those orbs. And I was literally right on top of him. I'm so lucky. I'm lucky I didn't die right there. I didn't even notice he was on top of me. Those guys, any of the bosses or any of the elites that shoot out like projectiles, they're usually the hardest to deal with. Anybody else is pretty easy. Okay, we got about 20 seconds left. There we go, another Heaven's Judgment. Cool, this is going really well. We got like a level 18 spear and then somewhere around like a 14 Heaven's Judgment. That's perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better level up system here. Other than, you know, let's like sub out one of these other spells for sub out one of these spells for Purge and we're golden. See, like, this isn't gonna be like an insane boss killer, so I'm just gonna kind of just run around him. Yeah, there's one death. No way, that was 2? Oh man, I didn't think that one hit me. And this is why we like revives. Because this boss is rough. Alright, let's go evade. He dead. That's why I always take revives. Because I didn't have very good movement speed either this fight. But there we go, 412 cleared. That was a good run. Let's see what we did here. Very cool. They were the best damage dealers. It's actually kind of surprising to see, like, maybe kind of surprising to see Heaven's Judgment be the most, even though we didn't put as many points into that one. But yeah, 4,400 for Heaven's Judgment, 4,000 for our Spear of Light, and then everything else, you know, was just, it is what it is. Okay, let's do another run. And let's see. I mean, we're gonna do kind of the same thing here, but let's see what we got. Use special attack 10,000 times. So I got a new upgrade. Oh, interesting. Heaven's Judgment, 100% beam damage. Prioritizes targeting elite enemies. Is that thinking like it's supposed to be Purge? I don't think so, but that's kind of weird. This one's no good. Let's see, like, my staff. So this is no good. The only reason I look at staffs is I try to see if they're gonna have like high weapon power on them. This one's interesting though. I guess we could probably, I mean, look, I don't know if I want to equip this though. Because I lose. I don't have this upgraded at all. This doesn't have any armor chance. I basically lose 137 armor on that. Let's come put this in our, let's come put these in our stash. And then I think we're just gonna sell everything. Like, I'm not gonna run a blue staff here. They're not gonna have high enough weapon power. And then let's try to turn this one into a little bit more of a like a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe we'll do, okay, let's see. I think I have my light stuff relatively, yeah, those are pretty high. Let's start doing like lightning stuff, because I do need to do like a lightning build here at some point. Yeah, we are blessing level 20. Okay, let's go do another run. I didn't get anything else right. Okay. So this time I'm going to take Curse, and we'll see if Curse makes it. If Curse shows up, we'll take that. I may or may not even bless it. I think that's what we should do with like the second runs here. You know, the first runs can be about clearing the game, and then the second run will kind of try to make it a little bit harder. Because Curse isn't going to affect the boss fight, so it's not going to make the boss fight. Oh, there's Purge this time. Okay, let's get Purge. Blizzard, these are no's. I'm going to banish these two, because again, I just want to see the stuff I want to see, and then we'll take daggers. Okay, we're gonna go XP gain. Okay, we'll go cast speed. I do have a dagger build in mind too. I have a legendary for it. Okay, let's do basic attack. So I do want to do a whole dagger build here. Let's do Purge. It'll probably be kind of like a combo between dagger and ice spikes, because they kind of do the same thing. So I would like to see if I could do something combining both of those. Maybe turn it into like a piercing build or something. There's Spear of Light. I have a couple things for purge too, but I couldn't really fit it into this build. Because for one, the biggest I don't know if it's a problem, but I can't replace my weapon. I can't. The weapon gives me too much attack power. I haven't found another weapon that's better than it, and I can't replace it. You know, I'm just not gonna have enough attack if I sub that out, and then we're gonna struggle like very heavily to win these games. Because you do need high attack power. You do need your basic attack to be very good to be able to win these. It's just how the game is, unfortunately. Let's go special attack. Because that's the easiest way to win, is to find a staff that has high attack power on it, like power attack, whatever it's called. And then I think the highest right now I've seen is you can get into the 80s. 80 might be the highest. So if you can get something that's pretty good like that, then you'll probably have a really good weapon. But the problem is you can't sub that out. Like once you get that weapon, it's in your inventory forever, or in your equipped gear forever until you just find a better one. So any staff I get is basically irrelevant unless it has that really high attack power on it. These crows are the worst. It just, the crows really slow down the game right here. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to re-roll this. I'm still looking for Heaven's Judgment again. I guess if that doesn't show up, then we'll deal, but I'm gonna do another resurrection. We haven't seen Curse yet either. Curse makes it really hard though. I don't know if we're gonna be I don't know if we're gonna be strong enough to be able to beat a couple Curse levels. Ooh, legendary. Alright, let's go projectile count. Alright, there's Curse. So let's bless Curse. We'll take it. Probably a bad time to take it because I don't feel very strong at the moment. Oh man, okay, so we're gonna get stuck with something again we don't want. Let's go. I don't think I want to do Fire Orb. I don't like Fire Orb. We'll go Reaper. I don't really like many of these ones. He's the tough guy because he shoots out the orbs when he dies. Okay, let's go piercing. I wish we would have got Curse with our last run's build, because last run's build was near perfect. Okay, there's Heaven's Judgment. Okay, we got the 3. We got our 3 spells. That's fine. I think I still have another spell too. Lightning Strike at level 4. I'll just take it. I could hold out for Sanctuary, but we'll do Lightning Strike at level 4. Who made that noise? Was that him? I don't think I've ever heard that noise before in this game. Yeah, a lot more enemies. We only have one curse, though. Okay, we'll do Reaper. That was just the better upgrade. I'm not gonna hurt myself too much this run, because I do want to see more curse. We've only seen. Oh, hold on? I think I have another blessing. I need to put a blessing on one of these spells. I think I've only blessed, curse. I definitely wouldn't mind trying to do a full cursed run either on, but you know, put my best gear on. Okay, I'm gonna do basic attack. I'll put my best gear on, go for the best spells, and then bless curse and see how good we can do. You know, if we can get 3 or 4. Okay, that's oh no. Man, I can't pass up this basic attack though. No, that's a bummer. We'll go Purge. Yeah, I'm starting to like this build a little bit better now. I'm starting to feel a little bit better about its strength. Especially now that we got some basic attack upgrades too. I think that really helps. I hope another curse shows up, but I hope it doesn't show up with a level 4 basic attack or something. Come on, just give me curse with some other horrible upgrades, because taking curse is obviously, it's just going to be a bad thing. It's going to increase the enemy amounts, and then not only am I'd be missing out on a level 5 spell, so it's just a double negative to make the game even more harder for me. I just want to see it. I just want to have it show up with something I don't care about. But I definitely want to get more curse in here. There we go. Yeah, see, like that. There we go. I like how it shows the curse level too on the bottom now. So if you look above our level, right at the bottom middle, it shows your curse level too. That's really cool. So now you can see the curse level, and you can see how many resurrections you have. Nice touches. So now when people are watching, they could be like, oh, he's at curse level 2. So now we're at curse level 2. What I like about the curse too is the enemies don't necessarily get harder. There's just more of them. You know, they don't hit harder, they don't have more HP. There's just more. So as long as you kind of have the DPS to deal with them, then you're fine, you know? And then you're, in theory, gonna get more XP, more drops, more gold, all that kind of stuff. I like that idea though. Like we'll do one run to show off the build, and then if we do really good, we'll do a second run and we'll try to build Curse to see if it's even better. See how good it is with dealing with a ton of mobs. Okay, so we made it out of this part. Definitely a lot more enemies. I'm trying to make my way through this because I want to circle around because all my XP is going to be down here. Again, I'm taking these for the bosses. The boss feels rough sometimes. Man, if I had gold find and I guess a gold find and magic find with all this curse, that would be cool. Get a little bit more XP for the last 5 minutes here. I think I could use a magnet right about now. Ooh, legendary. I try to keep my farming area as tight as possible, but sometimes when those big hordes come, you know, you gotta sort of expand it out a little bit. I would imagine hardcore you would still get resurrections. I don't know if they would disable resurrections in the game. You know how you can pick them when you level up, and then you would just, if you died, then you lose your character, because that's what hardcore is. You lose all progression of your character if you die. But I don't know if that means they're gonna get rid of resurrections. I mean, it would make sense if they did, but I also wouldn't be against it if they did keep them. Because this game does kind of have some BS fights every once in a while. Okay, let's do the attack power. Where you can just get drained way too fast and you can't even react. Oh, I forgot they added markers. Cool. So now you can see, like, see in the top of my screen, you can see that yellow diamond. I forgot they added that, so that's cool. So now if you have a legendary or I think it's just legendaries or rares. I don't think it's everything. Ooh, let's do more attack power. Yeah, let's see if it... Yeah, it doesn't show the blues. It only shows legendaries and rares. There we go. And another legendary. Okay, let's go Purge. Curse hasn't really been showing up too much. I still have, man, I still have another blessing too that I just haven't used. I keep forgetting. This kind of reminds me of, you know, a finale for a 4th of July or just any fireworks show. Just the sounds. It sounds like a bunch of explosions going off at once. And they're just shooting all the fireworks out. And then you fight the boss and it's time to go home. Oh yeah, we are getting swarmed here now. I think I've only seen Curse 3 times, though. We picked it twice, and then just one time I didn't pick it. Even though I blessed it. I don't know how many stacks of Curse you can get, either. We only have 30 seconds left. So if we ooh, what dropped? That sounded like a jewel or something. Oh, yeah, down here. Even if Curse shows up again, I guess I don't pick it at this point. Ooh, just in time for the boss. Money. Look at all those converging in on him. Alright, now I'm just gonna do my best runaway impersonation here. Just try to pick up gold and stuff. Do critical hit chance. This is why I love Purge. Just run around and try to get everything. He's gonna die here. That was really good. That was actually better. That kind of in the end ended up better than our first run. Damage wise, see, lightning does pretty good damage. I need to get a good lightning build here. But Heaven's Blessing does the most damage again, 4,500. Spear of Light, 3,900. Purge, 3,700, but that's our boss killer. And then Lightning here, pretty impressive for being level 6. Although, you know, it's not like they were too much difference between all the levels here. 1,600 gold, and so that was Curse too. Tried to get out higher, but Curse just didn't really show up that much. Okay, and then what did we get here? Heaven's Judgment, beam damage. Blizzard, 30% chance to fire. Ooh. That one's pretty sweet. But again, it doesn't... I hate losing that 75% armor. Because look how much armor these boots have. Those boots have some insane armor. But I might try that. That's an interesting one. 30% chance to fire 3 ice shards in random directions. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Hits have a 3% chance to restore life. Damage received reduced from crowd control, and then Ice Orb fires 1 at a time. Ice Orb fires forward 1 at a time. Oh, does that kind of mean kind of like the Ice Orb, you know, like a sorceress does? You know, like it'll shoot out into the world instead of orbiting you. I kind of think that's what that means. That could be kind of cool. Kind of gives it a little bit more range. See this, so this one has 40 weapon power. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, let's go put my legendaries away. Save them just in case. And then we are going to sell everything else. That has 75. Well, that's the same, 75%. Okay. Sell all these. And then let's grade these. Okay. So that's level 27 now. These ones are cheaper, but these ones also take longer to... You have to level up twice, but now I have 27% attack power and life. This one gives me... Ooh, we can do attack area there. Because this will give me basic and special attack damage when we get that leveled up enough. Okay, well there we go. That's going to be it. That was our very, very successful light build. Both runs went really well. The first one, we got exactly what we wanted. We got it our Heaven's Judgment, our Light Spear. We got those both leveled up really high. And then the second run was pretty good. I mean, it was just another good overall run. It started off a little bit slow, but then we got extra curse, we got extra level ups, we got extra XP and all that kind of stuff. And the run ended up being pretty good. So there we go. That was our Heaven's Judgment, Heaven's Blessing, whatever the heck that Divine Judgment. It's called a couple different things. And then our Light Spear build. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.